Hey guys, Robbie Ray here. Just a short video on this '09 Buick Enclave. Looks like yours. First, let me start by saying that I'm a professional mechanic and have been for many years, and I'm also a fabricator. And used to dealing with torches and things like that, because what I'm about to show you, I really would not recommend. But it got me out of a jam, so if some of you are, feeling savvy enough and have enough guts to do what I did, because it's a little dangerous what I did, but I was in a situation. This thing, you see the strut I have here on the bench, brand new strut. The strut that's in the car basically exploded. The innards blew completely out, which means that the spring was sprung out. Like I couldn't remove any tension from the spring to get the strut out. So, I have like a strut tool like this here, meant to compress springs, but I couldn't get it in there. So I'm stuck with the situation where there's no way I could get the tension off the strut. So what I did was, and like I said, it's kind of dangerous, but I did it with great care because I have a lot of experience. What I basically did was very carefully, I took all the tension off I possibly could by lowering, by having the A arm all the way down, the lower control arm. And then I started, if you can see here, started zapping it with a torch very lightly. If you look, I barely went through it at all. Matter of fact, probably just the heat alone would have done it, because it would have ruined the temper of the spring. So I just kind of stayed on that area. I probably could have done it just with heat, to be honest with you. But I nicked it a little bit to make it a little softer. By all means, do not cut through it when it's under tension. Don't even think about it. But if you look what it ended up doing for me, you see how like wonky looking the spring is now, because it lost, it lost all the tension. Hang on. It lost all the tension now. Watch, wait. Let me grab the hot part, trying to show you. See? So now, let me see if I can get enough light in there. There's no real tension on it now. So really, it just softened that one coil so I can get it to hull out. Because see the innards of it all blown up? It basically blew apart, so, it wasn't holding the spring compressed anymore. So that's just how I dealt with it. A safer way might be for those of you guys who don't have any torches or a little bit uncomfortable doing that. I did pull out these old, I pulled out these babies here. You might be able to still get these from auto parts stores. Their real intention is to, push out on weak springs to make them a little bit, better, like the old days. You're talking like old cars, right? I was thinking if I had long enough bolts, or maybe all thread, it might be safer, just so you guys have another option. I hope the sucker ain't still hot. I don't want to burn myself. I was going to take these here, these plates that kind of grab the springs on both sides, and arrange them, there you go, like a lower one like that, and a higher one on another coil, and then maybe get some all thread or something and pull it together that way. That would have been the safer bet. But, I don't have any all thread on hand. And like I said, I was pretty confident in what I was doing. Although I did stand way back, just in case. It pays to be safe. But that's all. I just wanted to share that with the community in case anybody ends up with an exploded strut like that, and just like me, where it was stuck in place due to the tension on the spring. Okay, guys. Catch you on the next one.